maybe 1 or 2 matches, and then we're gonna call it a day. Well, not a day, but like I'll be back later. But I'm gonna play at least 1 or 2 games while I can, because I wasn't on last night because I fell asleep. So I figured we'll get some content in today. We'll definitely be getting some more content in later. So when I'm at home. Right now I've got a pretty decent internet connection, but it's not as good as the one at home. I have at home because we're at the cottage. We had to open it, which is fine because the internet that I'm running off my mobile hotspot, which is 5G. So I can't complain. They just recently put towers up near us, so now we have 5G in a really. It's funny because of the location. Like you wouldn't be expecting that. Last year we didn't have that ability, so it's kind of nice. Now I can actually use that, and I haven't had pretty decent ping. It's actually pretty fast considering what I'm using, but obviously it's not as good as home. What's up, Nacho? I'm hotspotting off my phone for internet. It's kind of cool. For now, I'm looking at options so that when we're here, you know, at nighttime when there's nothing to, like when everybody's in bed and I have nothing to do. That's kind of why I do this when I'm here, because I don't like to go to sleep like everybody else. I mean, I do, but I don't go to bed when the I don't go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. So there's some changes that are coming. I've seen some patch notes for some things that are going to be happening, and it looks like Ultimate Weapon's getting kind of like a little bit of a nerf. It is and it isn't. So it depends on the locker location. It's going to be 32 meters from the locker when you open it, instead of being the killer radius. It is getting a bit of a nerf though, because it's not actually going to show the survivors' auras anymore. They're still going to scream, but you're not going to be able to see. It's not going to follow their, you know, it normally shows their auras for like a couple seconds. It's not going to do that. You're just going to see the scream, and you're going to see where they were last, but not, it doesn't follow it in real time like it used to, or like it does right now, sorry. So, probably because people were whining about it, right? And I know why they did it, because some killers' terror radius is smaller than others. So, yeah. So now they're just going by locker. They're going by distance from locker. When you open a locker, anybody that's within 32 meters of that locker, it's going to be like, boom, okay, they scream. But that's all they do is scream. So you'll sort of see what they're doing, but not really. It's just going to be a still image, because that's where they were screaming from last. So it doesn't mean they're going to be there when you get there. They're probably going to be long gone. What else? The twins are getting a reverse. People were kind of complaining about them being too OP, so apparently they're getting nerfed. They were going to give a new animation to the survivors for Decisive Strike, and they decided not to. And I think there's maybe a couple other things. That's all I know of right now. But like, it's bad enough they're getting a goddamn. When are they gonna get nerfed? Seems to me like as soon as the survivors cry about the killer, he gets nerfed. It feels like, if it's like deja vu of me playing that other game, Evil Dead the game. The developers did the same thing, sort of. The survivors would cry about something, and then next thing I know, my demon gets nerfed for no reason. I think the people that make this game, sometimes I think they really need to just pay attention to the way the game works. And they should see these matches that they're talking about. Right? Because I don't think they see the whole picture. Like, obviously they make the game so they know how it works, but I don't think they see the whole picture. Right? When people are complaining about certain things, they should see why that's happening. Like when survivors are crying about tunneling, for example. I can give you some good examples of tunneling. I've done it to people, but it's not on purpose. So I'll put somebody on the hook, and then I'll walk away, and then I know that they're getting rescued immediately, so I'm turning back around, and I'm going to go get that survivor again. Any other killer is going to do the same thing. Just common sense. Just put them right back down, put them back on the hook. But if you're getting rescued off a hook instantly after a killer puts you on the hook and he's walked away, you can bet your ass he's coming back. And when they complain about tunneling, I'm like, you created that situation yourself by getting off the hook. Instantly, by your friend getting you off the hook, sorry. You're creating your own situation. But there is other instances where, somebody might wait for somebody to get off the hook. I do that sometimes, but I only do that. I only do that if they start being toxic. If they don't do that, I don't bother them. I just leave them on the hook, and if they get off, they get off. But if somebody's super toxic in my face, like all game, you can bet your ass I'll sit there till they're dead. I don't even care if they take the generators. I don't. I will make sure they're dead. Like, that's a guarantee I'll make sure they're dead. That's my way of saying, oh yeah, you think you're funny, do you? Just a minute while I wait till you die. Oh, somebody wants the hatch. Look at this. Tremendously increases the chance of spawning the hatch for pussies. Go ahead, jump down the hatch when there's 5 generators left. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I have had many games where there's been 4 or 5 generators left, and people just jump down the hatch because everybody else is dead. They're like sitting on the hatch waiting for that other person to die. I honestly think if they're going to do a rework in this game, I think the hatch needs a rework. I think it needs to be like... I think a minimum of 4 generators needs to be completed before you can use the hatch. That way they have to actually do the work. Because I find that they're not... If they just sit there, if one person just sits there and lets everybody die, he's got an easy ticket out. Like, no work done, He goes and heals survivors here and there and gets some big points. Other than that, he's hiding. I've had survivors actually show me, like actually get me to chase them so they could take me to the other person that was hiding the whole game. And then point to the locker that they're sitting in. And then, of course, I open it up and guess what? They're sitting there in the locker. Boom. Now they're reporting that guy because he just made them die. I'm sorry, but I agree with the survivor. If somebody's going to sit there and camp in a locker for the whole match, they deserve to die. Because they're not helping their teammates out. That's why teammates do that. That's why their teammates do that sometimes with the killer. They'll say, hey, look at this, he's hiding. And they'll point and show you where they are. She's marked. She's marked for death. I don't like this TV that I'm currently playing on right now because I can fucking barely see. It's not like my TV at home. I'm playing on a 27-inch versus a fucking 65-inch, so yeah. It might be a little different. Yeah, we're gonna find out where they are. Back at that generator again. But I'm used to playing on a great big fucking TV, right? Run, bitch, run. I told you I saw her. Fucking trying to hide. That's why I use that. When the dark shroud, I use that for that purpose. Mostly that purpose is to find them. Because they have to look at me, right? And when they look at me, it shows my location or whatever. But then, at the same time, it also shows me where they are because they're looking at me. Hey, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. I might just be. I might only be on for one match because I took advantage of the situation. Meaning they went for a golf cart ride, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, you know. Oh, hang on a second, hang on. I forgot to do that. I forgot to do it back. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can do that too, asshole. Woo! I could do that too, bitch. I'm probably gonna drop her because I fucked around too much, and she's probably gonna get back off. And I can't see very good, so yeah. Because there's a fucking the hook. I can't see. The darkness on this TV is darker than normal, and I can't fix it. And it's a Sony TV, which is hilarious. I can barely see sometimes when they're fucking running. Put it this way, she's lucky I'm not at home, because she definitely would have been going to a hook. Fucking hook, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Nice. Oh, it's, what's her face? From Resident Evil 5. Oh, I forgot to get a runner. How can she see me when she's facing the opposite way? I was right here. She's not facing me. But she got eyes in the back of her head now? See, now they did it properly. They rescued her off the hook, but they waited, right? A lot of these survivors will they'll wait, and they'll take the person off the hook right away, which is like the worst thing you can do, really. Well, because then it causes a tunneling thing, right? And then they complain that they're getting tunneled, and it's like, no, you kind of created that situation for your friend. These sweaties are trying as hard as they can. I'm not even trying. I'm just messing around, to be honest. Because I can't fucking see that good, so. Let that regress a little bit. I saw her get out of the locker. Come here, you little hoe. Run, bitch, run. Yeah, you thought, oh, they're just gonna tunnel, they're just gonna get him away from the generator, and I'll just do that. No. Come on, bitch, run. Use your flashlight. Okay, we're going back to the generator. Boom. I needed to rest just a little bit more so I can, if I get chasing them again, they're probably working on another one. I'm sure of it. I'm sure they're over here. At this point, I think now I just want to kill her. Oh shit. Of course, I gotta go.